Hey everybody, it's Jeff the Kongsfell here, and today we have Matt, who just placed first in our Edison tournament. Matt, tell us what you did and what you played.
So I played Blackwings today, went undefeated. I actually didn't drop a game today. So just completely smashed everybody the whole way through.
Oh my god, rub it in. Didn't even play yet, but I can feel it. All right, let's take a look at the deck profile and show us what you played today.
All right, so I played Blackwings, which is mostly a cookie cutter deck. There's not a whole lot of room for options. I only have a couple of things that aren't standard. Shura, 2 Bora, he's the worst Blackwing in the deck, so we only play 2. Kaewell, 3 Kaewell, 3 Blizzard, probably my favorite Blackwing card. We're playing 3 Sirocco, and then we're also playing 3 Vayu because we're playing the hybrid version with 2 Dark Greffer.
There we go.
I think this version of the deck gives you the most flexibility. It gives you the most amount of plays in one turn, where you can Dark Greffer early, get something in the grave. Something happens to him, you can get a 2300 monster out. This gives you more plays per one turn, and that's a hard thing to do in Edison format, and I think this deck does it the best. Our only other monster that we play is going to be Dark Arm Dragon.
Yep, the bomb.
Who's probably the best not Blackwing card in the deck, and the only not Blackwing card other than Dark Greffer. Standard spells here, 2 Whirlwind. We play Brain Control because it's one of the best cards in Edison format. We play Allure of Darkness because we can. And then the spell and trap removal package. I'm on 1 Mind Control and I'm on 1 Book of Moon. Just wasn't playing more Book of Moons. I have another one in the side deck that you'll see later. Mind Control is really good in this deck because you play so many tuners. If Vayu's effect is negated, being summoned by Shura, you get to take something, beat over something, summon something, take something, synchro that something away, which I think is really strong. So we're playing the Mind Control there. Traps. 3 Acres Attack. I think this card's probably one of the best trap cards in Edison format. You get deprisoned, you flip Icarus Attack, and you get the trade up. It's just too good to not play. Deprison's pretty standard. Judgment, because we're playing a lot of back row. Starlight Road, because we're playing a lot of back row. And maybe the more controversial picks here is I play double Compulse. And then I also played double Royal Oppression in the main deck. This card's fallen out of favor in Edison format a lot with the rise of fairy decks. I think this card beats pretty much everything else, so it's probably worth playing. Compulse, I think, is a slept-on card because you can activate it anytime. I play it over Bottomless Trap Hole. I don't think Bottomless Trap Hole is as good.
Alright, and that's all the main. How many were your main deck?
The main deck, 40. Solid 40. We don't play Upstart Goblin in Edison format, but we do play 40. It's a pretty solid standard. So we have our level 5s, 6s, 1/7. Play multiple Stardust because we play Starlight Road. Dark End Dragon rather, because it's not a prize card in 2023. Thought Ruler and Colossal Fighter. These are our non-Blackwing extra deck cards.
Nice.
And then we have 3 Armed Wing, 2 Armor Master, and Silverwind, because these are all your Vayu grave targets. So all that's pretty standard, and I think that's the extra deck lineup that pretty much everybody plays. Again, Blackwings is a deck that you can't really customize as much. For the side deck, Pulling the Rug because it ends the turn of Monarchs, just says no, you can't play anymore. DD Crow, sort of the same concept. No, you can't play anymore. Treeborn Frog, anything that interacts with the graveyard. I have my one other sided Book of Moon. And then we're on to the really fun stuff is Nobleman Cross Out, because I don't like attacking into DD Warrior Ladies or Raikos with my Shuras. So we're trying to move those out of the way. And then we have 2 Fossil Dynas, which I was just trying out today. They didn't come up. But again, playing against something like Treeborn Frog or Quick Draw, where you just want to stop them for special summoning and then their deck doesn't do anything. I think those are pretty good. And these are the bomb cards. A lot of people say that Fairies is the hardest matchup for Blackwings. I don't agree. I think it's pretty neutral. Game 1, you have the tools to remove Christie off the board with Kaewell and your myriad of trap cards. And then games 2 and 3, you flip one of these and you win. This just takes out the entire Fairy deck. Everything goes into the graveyard, and if they happen to have 4 Fairies after that and drop a Christia, you still have 6 cards to play with, and they have that Christia. So I think that this is probably like a mandatory package in this deck. I think it's too good to not play. And when I went to go play a deck today, I specifically said I want to play a deck that has Deck Devastation Virus, and that's why I played Blackwings.
That's a good card. All right. Well, hey, congratulations on your win today, and I said we'll hopefully see you back for our next monthly Edison tournament, and we'll see what you're cooking up then. So thanks so much. Catch you later.
All right.